Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 3.
And the camera all focused up, and then we'll get started in just 1 second.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Okay, so we're getting some live feed. That's good. Just want to check microphone and stuff like that. Hey everybody, joining for Fireside Chat number 3. Got some noodling going on, Mr. Blane over here on the mandolin, snooding away on some notes. We're so glad y'all can make it here tonight. We're waiting for a few more people to join on, and we're going to start off by playing our first song, which will be coming up shortly. Just waiting for a few more people to come on tonight, and then we'll get started. I'll grab one thing.
Got 10 people watching. $15 watching.
All right. I'm so glad you could finally make it to the live stream. That's great. If you're wondering, I have not yet updated some of our system yet. Some of the, I have an audio interface that I use that gets both of these microphones to work with an iPhone that I use. And if you hear a few unexpected buzzes or clicks, that problem has yet to be resolved. I just bought a brand new Focusrite audio interface, which should be coming tomorrow. I wish it could have come today so we could fix our audio for tonight, but we'll get it all right next time in April. Can you believe we've been doing this for, this will be our 3rd time doing the Fireside Chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get my banjo out. I'm going to start off by playing a couple tunes. Or when I say couple, I mean one tune that we're going to perform right off the bat. Getting the mandolin and banjo all set to go. Checking on my live feed and stuff like that. For those who have yet to meet us, my name is Ayden Young. I'm 18 years old, and I play the Bluegrass 5-string banjo in the style of Earl Scruggs, and I've been doing so for the past 7 years. And I am the creator of the YouTube channel Pianjo Player, where you're watching right now the Fireside Chat number 3, which me and Blane, my brother over here, created back in January as a way for the audience, you guys, to comment and ask questions to us, and we'll try to answer them and hear some live music from the Brothers Young, aka Pianjo Player, here on YouTube. Told you a little bit about myself. I'll let Mr. Blane Young over here tell a little bit more about what's going on.
Yeah, like you said, my name is Blane Young. I am 13 years old, and I play the 8-string bluegrass mandolin in the style of Bill Monroe, and have been doing so for about 6 years now.
And we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Fireside Chat number 3. Our internet around here is a little slow, so we're trying to get everything all ready to go. And, yeah. Okay. We got 17 people watching right now. It's great. We're going to go ahead and play our first song. This is a song made popular by Flatt and Scruggs. If you can't tell, our biggest influence in our bluegrass style of music is the Flatt and Scruggs band. This is a song that's called The Blue Ridge Cabin Home, and we're going to perform it for you right now. Hope everything sounds good. I can't really monitor it, but I'll see how.
If something doesn't sound good, just comment and tell us if you hear any issues or
we'll try to fix it.
Something.
Anyway, Blue Ridge Cabin Home. 1, 2, 3. mountainside where I wandered when I was a lad. And I wandered alone to the place I call home in those Blue Ridge hills far away. Oh, I love those hills in old Virginia. On those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home? Now my thoughts wander back to that ramshackle shack in those Blue Ridge hills far away, where my mother and dad were laid there to rest. They are sleeping in peace together there. Oh, I love those hills in old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home? I return to that old cabin home with a sigh. I've been longing for days gone by. When I die, won't you bury me on that old mountainside, make my resting place upon the hill so high? Oh, I love those hills in old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home? Kick it off, Blane. Oh, I love those hills in old Virginia. On those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home. Blue Ridge cabin home, Flat and Scruggs' first song of the night. One thing I've always wondered is, in the chorus it says, my Blue Ridge mountain home, but the song is called Blue Ridge cabin home. It does mention the cabin, but there's a lot more about Blue Ridge mountain
That's not
home.
what stumps me when it says far away near my Blue Ridge.
I think what they're implying is that the singer is far away from his home, and that he's looking far away near,
both ways.
or going far away near his Blue Ridge mountain home, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Bring our microphone back up right here. I got a little message. Let me see.
See if we got any questions.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and answer a few questions. We only got maybe one or two questions already, and then we'll give you a little bit of news that we want to share and stuff like that. But first off, if you like what you hear tonight and you are not yet subscribed, please do so. It really helps YouTube get the videos we put out for more people to see, and so your subscription could really make a difference for someone else who has not yet seen us. Also, like the Fireside Chat that we're doing right now, and go back and watch some of our older videos if you haven't done so, and comment down below if you want us to do more Fireside Chats like this. Let's check on some questions we've asked. Okay, Mr. Justin Case, gonna start the questions. What is your favorite all-time movie? Want to go first, Blane?
If you know it, go ahead.
My favorite movie. There are so many movies to choose from. If you know me personally, then you know that I love classic movies. Movies ranging from the 40s onwards. I love classic movies, 40s, 50s, 60s. Great stuff. one of the movies that I remember as a child that I watched forever is a 1964 Walt Disney Pictures production starring Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews. It was called Mary Poppins, and I have to say that is my favorite all-time movie because I watched it every day for 6 years, it seems like, in my life. I just love that movie. Mary Poppins, still do. And so Mary Poppins 1964 is my favorite movie. Mr. Blane Young over here.
Mine would probably, man, to pick one movie, probably it would be a movie called Rear Window. Rear Window. It's kind of a mystery movie, but it's a very good movie.
I forget the year it came out, but Rear Window is an Alfred Hitchcock production, so it's really good. I consider it one of Hitchcock's finest works, up there with Psycho and up there with The Birds. All great films. But Rear Window, I actually did a class in homeschooling with movies. It was a literature class. And Rear Window was one of the first movies I watched in that literature class, and it's a great movie. Suspenseful, but if you haven't yet watched it, check it out. Rear Window. It stars Jimmy Stewart and what's that lady's name?
I can't remember.
Yeah, you're not fluent. It'll come back to me. Grace Kelly. That's who it is. Jimmy Stewart and Grace Kelly. Phenomenal movie. Yeah. Let's go back to more questions. Rear Window, Mary Poppins. Okay. Has spring arrived in Virginia? I don't see many leaves on the trees. Spring has arrived. I would say we haven't had much of a winter at all. Here in Virginia, our weather is very unpredictable.
Yes. Very.
1 minute, 2 days ago.
It was 80 degrees 2 days ago, and last night it got down to 29 degrees. Yeah. So, Virginia weather is very interesting. It can go.
It fluctuates, cold, warm. So we haven't had a true winter or a really nice drizzling of snow in a very long time.
But spring has arrived, but the trees haven't fully gotten it yet.
Oh, speaking of trees, please pray for us because we do have sort of a catastrophe that happened yesterday that, thank God, didn't affect us, but it probably affected a few people on the road we live in. So about a quarter of a mile away, if you keep on going past our house and go up the road, there was a car that became engulfed in flames on this very narrow 2-lane road up the mountain. And 2 days before that, Virginia issued a fire ban around there. And the car was engulfed in flames, and basically it started a forest fire. And it's been raging ever since. Only about a quarter of a mile away, thank God, the wind blew it up the mountainside where there were not too many houses. But yeah, they've contained a lot of the fire.
Thankfully, they said it's about 90% contained.
90% contained, but they worked all through the night. But almost 80 acres of this mountain has been destroyed by fire. And it's going to take a long time to recover from that. But thank goodness it didn't come near us. It was only about a quarter of a mile away, and we know exactly where it was. We've traveled down this road many, many times.
And thankfully there weren't too many houses close there, so hopefully it didn't get anybody else.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just pray for that. Thank goodness the fire is almost fully contained. But yeah, it was... We were kind of worried that day about what was going to happen.
We'll do more questions.
Oh, yeah.
Got a lot coming in.
Yes. What is the furthest from home you have performed?
Probably Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky. We went to do Woodsong's Kids, and I forget the city in Kentucky, but yeah, probably the farthest we've ever gone to play music.
Is Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky, for sure. Rigrats Gaming. Have you ever done Foggy Mountain Breakdown? Tell me, Blane. have we ever done Foggy Mountain Breakdown?
Yes, we have done Foggy Mountain Breakdown quite a few times. Actually, that's a song we need to redo. We haven't done a new version of that song in a long time.
Did one right before Christmas. We put it out on YouTube. We did Foggy Mountain Breakdown right before Christmas time at our grandparents' house. But yeah, Foggy Mountain Breakdown, a must for bluegrass banjoists who try to imitate Earl Scruggs. Definitely. We get a few more questions in here. Timothy Chapad, why don't you tell us about your schooling, please? So we are not public schooled.
We are homeschooled.
We have been homeschooled I've been homeschooled for 18 years. I'm in my senior year, and I only got a couple weeks left in schooling, but I have been homeschooled, and so that allows our schedule to include a lot of practice time for our instruments, a lot
Flexible
of show times.
Yes.
I'm a teacher, a bluegrass banjo and beginner piano teacher, and so that allows my afternoons to be filled up with shows and teaching stuff like that. So it's almost like having a part-time job as I'm going into the workforce after high school. And so we've been doing that for 18 years, and for you?
Probably 10 years.
Or like 14 years. You've been taught ever since you came home from the hospital.
Okay.
But yes, homeschooling process, homeschooled, taught about the Lord Jesus Christ, and loved every minute of it. Wouldn't exchange it for anything. We've had so many opportunities, not only because we're homeschooled, but just through like the community of homeschoolers around Roanoke, Salem, and just Virginia in general. Homeschooled, love it.
We have to go back up here, bringing in a lot of questions.
Yes, I've got through that. How many hours a week do you guys play together?
How many hours out of the week?
I think what they're trying to ask is how many hours can we stand each other a day? That's how much. How can we stand each other's company?
Maybe 3.
Every day. 3.
If we're lucky, we can make it to
A
about
day?
3. Maybe not even that, maybe 2.
Well, we do practice a couple hours a day, and most of the time we are together practicing Brothers Young stuff and 610 jazz, but we spend a lot of time on our own, individually working up our own skills, different things we're working on. But yeah, we spend a couple hours together. So a week, if I had to estimate, maybe 15 hours a week.
That's a good estimate. Actually, probably more like 10 or 12. I don't know about 15. Sometimes.
Yeah, 10 or 12, sure. Yeah. I'm good at math, but sometimes the brain kind of gets fogged up. It's like, whoa, what happened?
Maybe one more question, then we'll do a song.
I think. Yeah.
You can go ahead.
We're going to get your music out. Do you do any tunes where Blane takes the lead? Can you do one now? This is Ed McGuire asking that. And Blane, you want to tell him why you can't really sing?
Is he asking for singing or playing?
Probably singing.
No, I think he's probably talking, well...
When you sing the lead, that's what he's talking about.
Okay, well...
Explain while I get my instrument.
My voice is going through puberty right now, so it sounds kind of weird when I sing main vocals. So that's the main reason you don't hear me singing main. Hopefully in maybe about a year, I'll be able to get back singing full-time vocals, hopefully.
Yep. So we are not going to do one tonight where he sings.
I do sing harmony, but not main vocal.
Yeah. We'll catch the rest. We'll catch the rest of your questions after our next song, and we're really excited to perform this song. It's been a long time coming. This song we released on YouTube in like
Probably
2022, so
ago.
this was about 2 years ago. This one is not really considered bluegrass, but we heard a great version by our favorite bluegrass band, the Poe Ramblin' Boys, who are still touring, and they did a cover of an old Jerry Reed song called Eastbound Down, and it was performed in the Smokey and the Bandit movie, written for that movie, actually. And so we liked the version so much that we decided to learn it about 2 years ago, recorded it for YouTube. It has and probably haven't touched it since until a couple days ago when we decided to revise it for a couple of our new shows coming up. But we're going to do it right now. Eastbound Down, Jerry Reed / Poe Ramblin' Boys. We got our inspiration. Then we'll be right back to some more questions right after these messages. No, just kidding. Right after Eastbound Down, here we go. Gotta turn down my microphone so don't blow everybody's eardrums. Go ahead and change those tracks if you don't mind. That fire is nice and warm.
Yes. It is cold outside, so.
Okay. Eastbound Down. Here we go. Hopefully y'all will know what the song is pretty much within the first 5 seconds.
If you don't recognize the name, you'll probably recognize the tune.
Ready? 1, 2. We gon' do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Keep your foot hard on that pedal, so never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. Boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana. We'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. We gon' do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Old Smokey's got the mirrors on, he's hot on your trail, and he ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you gotta dodge him, you gotta duck him, you gotta keep that diesel truckin'. Put that hammer down on time will tell. Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. We gon' do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Eastbound Down, Jerry Reed, Poe Ramblin' Boys. From the Smokey and the Bandit movie in the 70s. One of our newer pieces. We just worked right back up after about a 2-year gap. Eastbound Down, that's a good one. I like
Time
singing
for
that
some
one.
more questions.
Some more questions. We got any news? We all good to go?
I think so.
Once again, if you're new, please subscribe if you haven't already. We really appreciate that. Like the video and comment down below for more great videos like this. Fireside Chat, Pianjo Reacts, which I have yet to record for this month. I better get on it soon.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been asking about that. regular videos and stuff like that. Yeah, just subscribe and stuff like that. Also, if you want to give a slight donation to us here at Pianjo Player, you can do that by pressing the little share button at the bottom of the screen, or if you're on an iPhone, I have no idea where not share button.
Super thanks.
Good gracious. You can hit the super thanks button, which is a little, what does it symbol look like? It's a thumbs up. What does it look like?
It's some sort of thing, but it'll say super thanks. It's not too hard to find.
Yeah, it says super thanks, and it gives us a slight donation and to help with new equipment and help us make better videos. Only if you like it. We'd appreciate it. Yeah. Let's get back.
We got
you stole my thunder.
Mm-hmm.
More questions. But first, I have to fix the microphone. Okay, well let's go back up to the top where I missed a few. Okay, got those. Okay, Brenda Schreiber asks, on average, how long does it take for both of you to learn a song and get a finished video?
It depends on the song, mainly. But if I had to give an estimate, maybe a week at the most, maybe a week and a half.
There is a formula we go through, and it does range on how easy the song is or how difficult it is. We try to stick with some of the most classic bluegrass songs we could think of, Flatt and Scruggs, Jim and Jesse Osmond Brothers, around those groups of people. And you know what? Some of those songs have 3 chords, and for a musician, that's heaven. It's so simple. Sometimes the melody of the song is pretty simple, and we could have an entire song done within 2 days.
Yes, sometimes. Very rarely, but sometimes.
It's rare. It's rare to get it on 2 days, but we can get it done pretty fast. If it's more difficult, it could take anywhere from 4 to 7 days, a full week, to get it done. But to record, that's the other thing. We have a long list of videos that are waiting to be uploaded on YouTube and Facebook. And by the way, you can check us out on Facebook at The Brothers Young. Little plug right there. But we try to record every Friday. Every upcoming Friday, we try to record a whole bunch of brand new videos that will eventually be put on YouTube and Facebook. But yeah, that's how long it takes for us to figure out a song and actually record it. Hope I answered your question. What is the hardest music you ever learned?
For me, Washington County would probably be the hardest for me.
For Maryland, I'm going to ask you 2 different questions. Actually, I'm going to ask you 3 different questions. So, your Maryland, your hardest song is what?
Washington County.
On your piano, what is your hardest song?
I have no idea.
You don't know what you want? You don't know what you got? What's your hardest?
Probably a song called Waltz in G minor is probably the hardest one I've ever learned.
You're still in the beginner phases of piano. Well, you're not beginner.
Well, not beginner.
Intermediate. There we go.
Advanced,
yeah, intermediate.
Kind of in the middle.
Yeah. How about drums? If you didn't know, Mr. Blane over here is a phenomenal jazz brush drummist. Drummist is not a word. Drummer. Jazz brush drummer. Does the jazz.
I don't think people really learn songs for brushes, I think.
No, I'm not saying only for brushes, but for drumsticks too. What's your hardest one you play on the drums?
Take 5.
Had a feeling.
Probably.
For a drummer, that's hard.
It's 5/4 timing, and if you're not a musician, that just means hard. That means it is very, very difficult.
Yes.
And
5/4 time is difficult. I play banjo, piano. I played guitar one time, still do a little bit. But out of those 3, my hardest banjo song, it'd probably be between 2 songs. One's a J.D. Crowe tune called Blackjack. One of my all-time favorites. I've won many competitions playing it, but it's hard. And the other piece is an Alan Mundy tune. Actually, I just uploaded it on YouTube not 5 days ago, where I actually performed the song live for Alan Mundy at the Floyd Country Store. But it's a song that he wrote called Stymied. It's got one of the wackiest chord progressions I've ever seen in my life.
It's about 15 chords in it.
Yeah, it's like Peaches and Cream by Alan Mundy, but 10 times harder. Stymied. For piano, the hardest song I ever worked on was what was the name of it?
Is it the song? No. It's,
It was a classical piece.
Maple Leaf Ride?
No.
That wasn't it? I thought that would be
it was a classical piece that I worked up for my graduation from my piano course. And I can't for the life of me think of it, but it's like a sonata in C. I'm terrible with those names, but it's insane. It's 4 pages long, top to bottom, these runs up and down the piano. It was incredibly hard. But for jazz music, probably the hardest song we perform is Love by Nat King Cole. And it's one of our favorites to play together. Guitar, I actually dabbled in Mr. Sandman, the Chet Atkins version. That's where I got my inspiration on guitar. But those are some of the hardest songs that we performed. Let's go ahead and see if we've got any more questions. Justin Case also asked, what was your favorite school subject and your least favorite? Well, my favorite school subject, I guess, I'm going to say that music isn't really a school subject, even though in public school it is.
It is a subject for you.
Well, yes, it's why I study. But if I had to pick a truly academic subject, it'd probably be math. I was very good at math, financing, stuff like that. My least favorite is history. I'm terrible with dates and terrible with names. I'm good at faces, but names and dates I'm not good at. So history is probably my least favorite.
I'd have to say my favorite's math right now. Right now, until I get into algebra and all that.
Geometry, calculus.
Wonderful stuff. Least favorite, writing. I hate writing so much.
You mean English? Or your literacy class? Your literature class? Or whatever it is.
Any writing. I am not a person that likes writing.
I am the total opposite. I love to write. He, on the other hand, just doesn't understand how we writers feel. He just would rather speak everything into a phone and be like, okay, I'll remember this for later on. No, you got to write everything down, make up amazing stories, write lyrics.
I mean, I don't...
You'll love it eventually. You'll like it eventually.
Yeah,
I have no confidence.
Far down
writing.
the road.
Okay. Psychedelic Rob asks, are there any other members of the family that are musically talented?
No. Except, our uncle is.
My uncle on my father's side is the only one that plays music in our entire family. That covers everybody in immediate family, everybody from my mom's side and my father's side, except for my uncle. Nobody else plays music. And that's why we say both of our talent is truly gifts from God. We give him the glory every time. He is the one that gave us our talents in bluegrass and jazz music, for sure.
I'm saying we skip Paradise and we go to Popping Out Special so we can get more questions in. Is my suggestion.
Okay, we'll do one more question.
Okay.
Yeah, he gives the glory. We'll do one more gentle... oh, my brain!
We're going to do one more gentle...
We'll do one more question, and then we'll get back to some more bluegrass music.
Who's the lucky person? Drum roll.
The one that's the very last one.
Not the last one for the night.
Timothy Chapad asks, so Aiden, are you going to try to make a living teaching piano, or do you have another career in mind? And here's where I kind of go into the next 20 minutes where I talk about what God has kind of told me to do with my life. But it won't take in 20 minutes. I'll compress it down to about a minute and a half. So I am going to, once I graduate, I'm going to continue to teach piano and bluegrass banjo. And I'm hoping to gain more students as my schedule opens up more after I graduate. Now, I'm going to also work as a musician, playing shows, which we actually do about 21 retirement homes around Roanoke. And there's hardly a week that goes by where we have no less than 2 shows a week. And so that actually gives us a pretty good chunk of income right now. But I'm going to work part-time with my dad. He's a tax accountant, and he's going to take me on as an apprentice. And so I'll work part-time till about noon, doing tax, come home, teach, play music. And you know what? I'm so glad God has given me this chance to do what I love to do and make money off of what I'm doing. But that making money is not why I play music. I do it because I love seeing people's reaction to us playing and seeing the smiles and stuff like that. And it's because that's what I'm passionate about. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing than playing music. That's the truth. And I'm so glad God's given me kind of an insight on what he wants me to do. If that changes, so be it. I'm along for the ride. We'll be with him. What we got next for a song? We'll get back to questions a little bit later on. Let's get on to some more bluegrass. What we got next on the set? You want to say it?
Yeah, okay. We're going to do a Flat and Scruggs tune called the Foggy Mountain Special. For us, this is a very fun song. We can make up breaks on this song. It's a very upbeat.
To be honest, we haven't really worked on this song in a while, so what you're going to hear is truly spontaneous.
And completely made up.
It's going to be interesting to see how it works out. Foggy Mountain Special. Also, if you like what you hear, subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. Comment down below for more great videos like this. And if you want, you can give a little donation to us here at Pianjo Player by hitting the Super Thanks button on the side of the screen or on your computer to give a small donation that helps us get new equipment and make better videos for you, the audience's enjoyment. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun right here. This one's a spontaneous show of our musical abilities. The goal is we're going to try to make every single break different and try to do things that normally we wouldn't do, put us outside of our comfort zone, but make everything sound as professional as possible. Anyway.
That's the goal.
It's a tall order. It's a tall order. Foggy Mountain Special. Let me get my microphone all ready to go. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, I'm kind of nervous for this. I don't know.
It's bluegrass.
Yeah, it's never that hard. Anyway, here we go. Foggy Mountain Special. 1, 2.
think we handled that pretty well.
Yeah,
That sounds
it was
pretty
different.
good.
That was Foggy Mountain Special right there, folks. Platin Scuggs, our old Scuggs right there. Yep. That's a great one. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Mr. Robert. Let's see if I get your last name right. Langensiepen. Thank you, Mr. Robert Langensiepen, for the $20 donation. That really means a lot. Thank you so much for your support to Pianjo Player. Thank you once again. And thank you all so much for tuning in. 24 people still watching. We still got about 15 minutes left in the live stream. This is popping. This is doing really well tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you're going to be around on March 30th near Floyd, Virginia, drop on in at noon at the Floyd Country Store, and we're going to be up there with our friend Steve on the bass, playing some bluegrass music from 12 to 1:15. And we're going to debut a brand new song, an original song that will not come on YouTube until, I don't know,
Probably
month or
after
two.
March 30th.
Yeah, probably sometime in April. We're going to drop a brand new song.
Don't tell them. You got to keep it a secret.
Of course, I'm not going to tell them, but it's something we've been working on since February of last year. It's a song me and my great uncle actually co-wrote.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you the name or anything, but it's going to be a great song.
Nobody's ever heard this. Nobody.
Of course not. It's an original of ours.
Brand new.
An original of ours. But it's a great song. And if you're going to be around Floyd, March 30th at noon, it's a Saturday, you come in and hear the brand new song for the first time yourself, and you can kind of see what you think. I think we're going to try to record this and put it on our next album, whenever that is.
Whenever.
Beats for Bluegrass.
Don't ask us when, because we don't even know ourselves.
The Beats for Bluegrass album that we put out came out in September of 2022, so we're hoping sometime we'll do an album. Don't know when, but hopefully it'll be soon. Okay, let's get to a few more questions, and then a few more songs. And, yep, I've said everything. While I'm looking for your questions, you want to tell a joke? If you didn't know, some of our bluegrass performances, we like to incorporate some jokes. Mr. Blane Young is our resident prankster and jokester around here. Sometimes. And so he's going to tell you a joke right now, if you can think of one.
Which one?
Yeah, you pick whatever you want.
Which one do you think?
I have no idea. You pick whatever you want. You're the jokester. I'm going to go check out a few more questions.
Here's a joke.
Tell you a joke. I'll show my mouth.
All right. What is the most musical part of your body? It would be your nose, because you can pick it and blow it.
Wah, 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 wah. That's one of your first jokes.
I think it's the first one I've said on the Fireside Chat.
That's the first one you see on the Fireside Chat, and probably the last one you'll see on the Fireside
Chat.
You need to comment down below if you want to hear more of Blane's jokes in the future.
Was it good or bad? Just put a thumbs up or thumbs down for it.
No, we'll see all the likes disappear, and then all the dislikes will start piling up at the bottom. Blane, your joke. What did you do to our channel? Just
you look at the channel, you've lost 1,000 subscribers or something.
Oh, that would be terrible. Oh no. Well, I think your joke is somewhat funny, so people will somehow laugh.
Hopefully.
That's our only hope. Timothy Chapad said, this is for you, Blane. He wants to tell you a joke about the paper, but it's terrible.
Okay, that's really funny. That's funny. That is funny.
It is terrible.
Terrible. If you gotta think about it.
That's a good one.
I might have to use that one. I might have to use that one in the show, actually.
That's good. Let me go back up and get a few more questions. Brenda Schreiber says, which do you like playing better, bluegrass or jazz? She also says all of our jazz videos are very good. I really appreciate that. We put a lot of work into jazz music. One of our new ventures that we started doing back in 2020.
For me, they're equal.
2022.
I don't like one above the other. I just say they're the same for me.
I would say there's no one real genre of music that tops another. They're pretty much the same. Audience reactions differ, though. And I'm going to add on to the question that Timothy Chapot also asks about what kind of music best engages the old folks in the home.
Those old tunes like the Flat and Scruggs, and I can just tell they don't always say it, but you can just tell they've heard these songs, they know what it is, and because they grew up on that music and they remember it.
Well, what I was going to say is that there is a dividing line between audiences. Some people really enjoy the bluegrass. I mean, extremely enjoy their toes are tapping. They're really having a good time. And then when the jazz music comes out, they're kind of more like, okay, well.
It depends. Some people enjoy, like we've had people come up say, I love jazz, I hate bluegrass. Then we've had people come up and say, I love bluegrass, I hate jazz.
Yeah.
So you just got two people. You got the jazz people and bluegrass. Then you got a third group.
It depends on the audience. What's the third group?
Bluegrass and jazz lovers.
There are a few of those, but yeah, it changes every couple of times. But there are certain retirement homes that like bluegrass, certain retirement homes that really enjoy jazz, and so we try to accommodate them as best as possible, trying to intertwine jazz and bluegrass every other month and so on. But yes, to answer your question, it is varied. There's some people who like both. There's some people who like none. That's happened a couple times before, but we don't it doesn't mind us. Let's see how many questions we got here. Yes, Mr. Eula, you can come. Bring your boombox. Record us all night at the Floyd Country Store, 12 o'clock noon. Yes, sir. March 30th, Saturday. If you want to, you record the entire set. It's not going to be live streamed. It's going to be an original show at Floyd. But yeah, come on down.
You can
bring
record
your
the
boombox.
new song we're going to be doing.
You're one of the first people to hear it. It's an idea. Okay, let's get in another song. I want to get two more songs done right now. And actually, I've been told that we will not be doing one more song right now. Actually, I'll make the executive decision, and we're doing a song right now. Also, Mr. Blane Young has a YouTube channel, if you don't know.
I actually have my own YouTube channel.
He's trying to grow his YouTube channel. He does... What do you specialize in?
I build rides, like amusement park rides, is what I do. I have a YouTube channel where I build rides from all kinds of different theme parks using K-Nex, Legos, all kinds of things. And
he's the Connects guy. I'm the Lego guy. I love everything Legos and Star Wars. So if you know me, you'll see I have a lot of Lego Star Wars sets lying around the house.
yes. And the name of my YouTube channel is called Assortment of Adventure.
He's got about 60 subscribers, so if you want to see some of Blaine's videos, he tries to post them every so often, and he wants to really grow his fan base. So go to Assortment of Adventure.
You're going to see a yellow circle, and you'll click on it, and most likely you'll see my homepage and everything.
That's right.
And please subscribe. I'm trying to get subscribers and everything, so.
That's right. I'm going to tune really fast, and let me see.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm terribly out of tune. Bear with me as the banjo gets tuned up for 1 second. We just lost 300 people.
Yeah, just did lose a few people.
I did lose a few people. Oh,
You
come
people
on.
Stop watching.
Well, that's okay. We're going to perform a song right now that was written by John Prine and used by the Bluegrass brother duo, Jim and Jesse. This is a song called Paradise, about Paradise, Kentucky. There we go. Paradise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Technical issues.
That's right. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky, where my parents were born. There's a backwards old town that's often remembered so many times now that my memories are worn. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adrie Hill, where the air smelled like snakes and we shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Then the coal company came with the world's largest shovel. They tortured the timber and stripped all the land. Well, they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken. Then they wrote it all down as the progress of man. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. When I die, let my ashes float down the Green River. Let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Paradise by Jim and Jesse, first written by John Prine. Way to go. That's a good one right there. One of our newer songs. We released that a couple of weeks ago. Paradise, Jim and Jesse. Good one right there. Now I'm out of tune again. Bear with me. Okay. All tuned up and ready to go.
Let's see, what do we have here?
I'm going to try really fast and get through the rest of these questions because we're running out of time.
Time goes quickly.
Time is having when you're having fun, time flies right out the window. But yeah. I'm going to get a few more questions really fast. You know, actually he's right. Psychedelic Rob says, Blane, you ever play the computer game Roller Coaster Tycoon? And I've seen people play this game, and it's really cool.
If you're wondering, I've actually been looking into it, and I'm going to try to actually download that game because it actually looks very, very cool.
I have no idea what platform it's on. PC, Steam. I have no idea what gaming platform it's on. But we got a lot of game stuff, so I want to try it out.
Yeah.
That'd be definitely up your alley.
Definitely.
Also, Psychedelic Rob also asked, are we going to have a jazz version of the Fireside Chat? And we haven't quite set a date, but yes, there will be a jazz version of the Fireside Chat. Now, what might happen, and unfortunately, as it gets warmer and spring comes in, then summer, the Fireside Chat might get renamed.
It may not be, it may still be called Fireside Chat, but no fire. Maybe.
We're debating on calling it the Fireside Chat without the fire. That's our new name for it eventually when we get there. But
no Fireside Chat.
The no Fireside Chat. Yes, but there is going to be a jazz version. We don't know when. We don't know if it's going to be next month or a month after that, but we want to give both sides so you're going to hear some live performances from both bluegrass and jazz. And is that our last question?
Let's see.
Is that all? Yes, that is it. We only got about 3 minutes left. 21 people watching. And to all of those who came out and supported us tonight, watched this live stream, the Fireside Chat number 3, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. That just thank you for coming out. It really means a lot to know that we got a fan base out there and that people really enjoy what we do out there. And I'm so glad I'm so thankful to God for giving the opportunity to use YouTube.
My little background music, keep going.
I just want to thank God for giving us a platform like YouTube and Facebook to show our talents and to maybe bring a little bit of hope and a little bit of happiness in a world that is full of chaos and darkness. And I hope that what we've done here tonight has hopefully inspired you guys tonight and encouraged you to play music or just to listen to more music. And we hope y'all enjoyed it just as much as we did. Once again, you can find us on Facebook at The Brothers Young and Pianjo Player here on YouTube. If you haven't gone yet, check out the Pianjo Player official documentary, Pianjo Player Past, Present, and Future, that I put out a couple months ago. We almost hit 1,000 views on that official video, and that's wonderful. Subscribe if you haven't already. We really appreciate that. Like the video, like every video of ours if you don't mind, and comment down below for more great videos like this. Tell us if you want to see more Fireside Chats, and we'll be happy to oblige. They're a lot of fun to put on. If you're going to be around Floyd Country Store, March 30th, that's Saturday, noon, you can check us out there. Cuckoo clock's going off. Time's almost running out. Hold on a second. One thing, too. If you are close to somebody or know a place that is like a local music venue or a festival that's more bluegrass or jazz near you guys, reach out. Text them, call them, tell them that you want the Brothers Young to come and perform some bluegrass music at some events. We'll be happy to do so if it's
not too far away.
If it's not too far away, we'll see if we can get up there. But yep, if you want to give a small donation right now, you can do so by hitting the Super Thanks button to help us get better equipment and make better YouTube videos for your enjoyment. And there will be a Pianjo Reacts video coming out this month. I'm going to get working on it very soon. And that's about it. Thank you again so much for being here at this Fireside Chat. We're going to play one more song, so don't leave quite yet. We're going to play one more tune.
Don't leave. One more song. One more song.
And this song we're going to play right here is exactly 54 seconds. It's exactly 1 minute and 6 seconds. And most of you know what I'm talking about. It's one of the most recent videos on our YouTube channel that actually blew up to over 1,000 views within a couple days. This is one that I love playing and got really from the Flat and Scruggs Band and their Martha White sponsorship. We're going to sing the Martha White theme that Flat and Scruggs did in the 60s and the 50s. We're going to check it out right now. We'll try to have another Fireside Chat once every month. So we'll have one in April, May, June, and hopefully throughout December. And if you guys like Fireside Chat series so much, then we'll continue on the next year. And hopefully do it as long as we can, as long as God provides. And we'll get to doing it right here. Let's just check if we're in tune. Once again, I just thank you all so much for coming out, enjoying this live stream, and enjoying the music, getting to ask your questions. It really is like we're having a one-on-one conversation. We're almost like one giant family. And that's what I love about YouTube and being a partner. So, we're going to do it right now. The Martha White theme, Flight of Scruggs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I just remembered something. Gotta fix this first.
Emergency pause.
That. Anyway, here we go.
Here we go.
The Martha White theme, Flight of Scruggs, take number 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now you bake rice with Martha White.
Yes, ma'am.
Good gracious, good and light, Martha White. Now you bake better biscuits, cakes, and pies. 'Cause Martha White's so fries and flour.
That one on purpose flour.
Martha White's so fries and flour's got hot rice. Since ever was. Get Martha White's of fries and flour.
That one on purpose flour.
Martha White's of fries and flour's got hot rice. Thank you. God bless you. And you have a good night. Thanks for watching. God bless y'all.